as I was saying before, we got a lot of sons. Got a lot of sons. So, I want to take this time to give a shout out to my sons. You know what I'm saying? People who followed in the footsteps of reviewing Extreme Championship Wrestling. So shout out to my boy, obviously, Shem.
What up, Shem? It's 2023. Do you still not know where the hose is at?
Steve OG in the house. Extreme Wrestling Archive. We also have the Goofs at the Hardcore Haven podcast.
Wait, what?
Hardcore Haven.
Okay, and how long have they been around?
Oh, they've been around for a while.
Okay.
So they're in like 1996. Yeah, so they've been doing this for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Again, equally as terrible.
Welcome to the clubs, nephew.
You know, they have their niche. And lastly, we have the Extreme Timeline.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Extreme Timeline, they're on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm a subscriber.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I show them love every time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I should be nice to him.
No, not really. No, bury them as well.
Oh, I'll be nice enough to listen to you before I bury you.
They're long. Pause. Oh my God, like again, every last one of my sons. This is the part that I don't understand, son. Why do you take longer to talk about the episode than the episode is itself?
They do that.
I mean, that doesn't just go for y'all. That goes for everybody who does reviews. The review of what you're reviewing should not be longer than the shit that you're reviewing. You know what I'm saying? If you're reviewing a 45-minute episode, it should not be an hour and a half fucking review. The fuck are you talking about? And my sons never took into consideration the attention span of the fan. The fan is not going to be sitting here listening an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, trudge through 1993 ECW.
Oh, man, from terrible podcasters at that, you know what I'm saying?
Like, who the fuck wants to hear an hour and a half about Max Thrasher? The Canadian Wolfman. Johnny Hot Body. And the fashion plates of ECW. The Broad Street Bully, Tony the Hitman Stetson.
It would literally have to be all Hot Stuff International all the time.
Like, literally. And there's not enough content to do that.
Unfortunately.
So, I say that to say this, sons. Please do not exploit your audience by having endless amounts of filler content when all they want to do is listen to the show. All they want to do is hear you talk about how Tommy Dreamer got beat up, or how about, Gary and Anthony got their ass beat, or, how Shane Douglas and the Triple Threat, doing a damn thing. Like on this edition of the Extreme Retro Review. Cannabis Connection in the house.
420 boys in the building.
What?
Sorry, but my bad, y'all. I got a text and it threw me off, and I'm high as fuck. 420 boys in the building.
The Extreme Retro Review for ECW, February 27th, 1997. For those who still have the coveted, illustrious, and highly sought after tape trader edition of this show, you will know that 55 minutes and 30 seconds exactly were disclosed for your eyes only.
For British eyes only.
And for your own viewing pleasure. For Extreme Retro Review number 255, the man to the right of me watches this show via the WWE Network, which is now on Peacock, which he now has not only the premium package, but has the premium plus package. So for $9.99 a month, he is still getting worked at his own convenience. audience,
Oh, wow.
please,
Oh, wow.
if you could, give us your thoughts and views, as well as the time from the streaming service that is now leasing the streaming service that you watch.
You have the audacity to tell all of our great listeners all across the world that they, first of all, that I'm getting worked and that you have this this Tape Traders, this exclusive little club, this little special little only select few get to watch and get the pleasure. You know, that's like going back to 1947 and telling a select group of people that these special showers and these special human-sized ovens are just for you.
What?
Now, the time for Peacock, and yes, it's still only $9.99 for your true viewing pleasure. You got that part right, even though it was dripped in sarcasm. Was 48 minutes and 29 seconds.
And your thoughts and views of this?
My thoughts and views on the show. Are you sure you want to ask me my thoughts and views while I'm worked up? Because on my way, so I don't know if y'all know this, but we, shoot out of northeastern Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, to be exact, record or whatever shit. And we just had a lot of accumulated snow off and on the last couple of weeks of shit. But it's raining today, so a lot of it is melted and shit. So I stopped to get some gas on my way over here to undisclosed new location. Charlie in this bitch. And then I saw some plowed snow off to the side. Now, you know that kind of snow that's still out when it's 40 degrees and stuff, but all the real snow is melted. You know, the dirty snow, the black and gray snow, the muddy, shitty snow that's off to the side. That is your Tape Trader show. Come on, somebody, we back. So, my thoughts of the show. My thoughts of the show was, overall, it was, because it wasn't really that much that happened. It was kind of like one real match and then some other shit. So I thought it was okay. I guess it came from SummerSlam. So the match was okay. It features one of my favorite tag team finishing maneuvers of all time. Not once, but twice. So it was worth it for that alone.
So we open up with the SummerSlam 1997 clip show as we start with a replay of the Pitbulls, Gary and Anthony, being destroyed at the hands of the Triple Threat. I just want to say Shane on the crutches is hilarious. Still having the television title around his waist, hilarious. And Francine looking oh so skankalicious.
Yes, he is.
We come back with the Pitbulls being helped to the back and Joey hyping Shane versus Gary in an I Quit match. March 15th, 1997, which is Hostile City Showdown 1997. HW thoughts of Shane versus Gary, I Quit.
My thoughts is, like, even before they started, like, really calling these motherfuckers Gary and Anthony, like, so, like, once I found out the name, like, they were Gary and Anthony ever since. And then Shane started calling them this. And then the fucking crowd earlier started calling them, chanting Gary to Pitbull number one. So the fact that we are, like, everyone is treating these people like the goobers that they are, I fucking love it. That's my thoughts of that segment.
We have a replay of RVD and Sabu versus the Eliminators from SummerSlam 1997, recounted by us, Extreme Retro Review number 253.
You're welcome. I thought this match looked familiar.
In betwixt the matches on the Tape Trader show, we had bumpers for the Hotline, another match added to the Barely Legal pay-per-view, backstage as ECW is taking over Raw, another UFC guy is planning to become a pro wrestler, we have a BWO interview, and it's all for $1.99 per minute. Fuck that shit.
Thank you, Peacock.
We have a bumper for Extreme Warfare Volume 2 from ECW Home Video, recounted by us in Extreme Retro Review number 243.
You're welcome.
We have a t-shirt spot with the Sabu signature t-shirt, the Raven t-shirt, the Sandman t-shirt, the Taz t-shirt, and it's set to a song that I didn't Shazam. Moving on.
Wait, no Brian Pillman t-shirt? Rest in peace.
Joey Hype's Mountaintop Madness 1997. That's going to be on February 28th, 1997. Moving on. And on April 12th, the night before the Barely Legal pay-per-view, will be a banquet for the living legend, Terry Funk.
Oh, no. Sort up, Rich Girl. No, get out, be right. Sort up, Rich Girl.
We have another t-shirt spot run with Sabu, Raven, BWO, and we have a House of Hardcore shield. Moving on. We have a March 1st, a full card spot for the March 8th show at Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Dunder Mifflin.
March 15th is Hostile City Showdown 1997, and April 13th is Barely Legal coming to pay-per-view.
Please be on Peacock.
We come back with the post-match respect deal from the Eliminators and Sabu, and RVD's doing the fake handshake deal and Powders.
Oh, RVD a real nigga for that. I respect. Like, you ain't about to whoop my ass and just sit here and shake my hand like we friends and shit. No, nigga, we gonna do this again next week in the same cheesy ass bingo hall.
So it's mad funny because this recording is January 29th, 2023, and the last recording that we did was sometime in 2020. However, we're still doing everything consecutively and concurrently. So from Extreme Retro Review number 254 to 255 is a 3-year hiatus. It's hilarious because at SummerSlam 1997, which we saw 3 years ago, the Eliminators was beating up Sabu prior to this, and now you're seeing this, respect deal, and the Eliminators suddenly turning babyface, and we're like, where the fuck did that come from? RVD's a heel and shit. He's doing heel and shit. Sabu's a babyface, but they tag teaming and shit. The booking is very questionable at this time, and it's funny because we've had a 3-year break of watching this show and coming right back into it. I'm just as confused. What the fuck is going on?
Oh man, they won the Spot Monkey match.
We got a replay of Taz versus Tracy Smothers from SummerSlam 1997. Squizosh, moving on. We have another t-shirt run. Taz. T-shirt, ECW is hazardous for everyone, or it's not for everyone, and another BWO t-shirt spot. Moving on. ECW crosses the line again. From ECW Home Video, recounted by us, Extreme Retro Review number 249.
You're welcome.
We come back to a Cut Candido promo.
Oh my God.
So, Cut Candido cuts this promo basically about Terry Funk. He's talking about, how Terry Funk's a living legend, and how Cut Candido is also should be considered as a legend because Terry Funk won the NWA title in 1977. Cut Candido won the title in 1993, but they're regarded not in the same vein as in prestige. The way he cuts a promo is different. It's annoying, but I like it. But it's the type of promo that I don't want to see every fucking week from a guy.
We agree on that.
Shane has this eternal fucking feud with Terry Funk. So when Cut coming through spouting his little promo, he comes off as Robin.
And essentially that's what he is, a triple threat. Like he fucking, what's the other nigga? Bulldozer Brian Lee. Like,
right.
He's the muscle and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Cuck is the stooge, you know what I'm saying? Like, and go get my coffee.
Your thoughts of the Cut promo overall?
I was looking at the locker labels behind him. Like, I was so confused why Francine's locker was in between Cronus's and Taz's. And then I realized, that says franchise. So, and then I was like, and then I heard blah, 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 blah. So
where the fuck is Cuck's locker at? Is Cuck's locker inside? It's inside of the franchise locker? Look like Screech.
Pretty much, I told you, he's the stooge. So, yeah.
Stooge Candido.
Like, he could have been given the promo of his life, but he's never had any interest to me. and he's a midget too. Like
Smart fans love him. They are entertained. I think that smart fans over embellish people, especially in death. He was okay. He's okay.
Yeah, like he's not terrible or none. He's decent.
He's decent.
Yeah, but he's not a tough guy.
He's nothing to write home about.
I wouldn't be scared of him.
Nah. And we end with a replay of Raven and Bulldozer versus Putz and Funk from SummerSlam 97. It starts and it ends with the cliffhanger of Raven laying down and Putz going for the, if he lays down and Putz beats him, Putz will finally get his win, but Terry Funk won't be able to, challenge Raven for the world title at the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And Putz is over like, I want to beat Raven, but I want to make sure my mentor has his shot. And it ends and it freeze frames like that.
Ugh. For the 0 subscribers on Street Smart Video, I was eye-rolling multiple times as Fuge was describing that whole segment because I just do not understand why not Tommy Dreamer would not go for the glory and just cover Raven and just get it over with. Fuck Terry Funk. Why hasn't he betrayed him by now? Because it's only a matter of time before Funk betrays Dreamer and shit. And I gotta, I guess, cut ECW some slack for this format, but the cliffhanger matches are insanely stupid for me, especially when shit is taped. So either show the whole match or don't.
Or you know how they do their supercars, they just splice them up for the clip shows.
Yeah.
So overall, I wrote the clippiest. If you've seen SummerSlam 1997, there is no need to watch this show. There's not even promos. This show has no redeeming value if you've seen SummerSlam 1997.
Or unless you're a fan of Total Elimination. Now, the first one was a nasty
Trash.
botch. And I don't know I can't remember if they audible to the second one or if that was planned or whatever, but I'm glad they did the second one to redeem themselves.
No, in the promo leading up to the match, they said they was going to do 2 total eliminations to Rob Van Dam.
Well, they should have did a third one there.
Clip show, skip show. Coming up next, part 2 of Trail of Clips. Continue on the Cyber Slam Splice event. March 6, 1997. But until then, always know, life is a work. So make sure you get paid for it. We out. Peace.
Peace.